Hello, technical difficulties. I couldn't find my phone, so I'm trying to boot up my old phone in order to keep an eye on Twitch. Whoops. I lost it. I can't find it. I have no idea where it went. I never made a post to say I'm live on YouTube. Well, crap. Oh, where's Venom? There's Venom. So how's everybody doing today? I forgot to post I'm live. Crap, one moment. Where is it? Where is it? Oops. Wait, hold up. No, legitimate. Oh, the heck? What the heck's happening? Opera's not responding. Oh boy, the technical difficulties have begun. What the hell? Why does my old phone keep restarting? Come on, damn it, work. Piece of shit technology. I had to grab my old phone because I couldn't find the new one to keep an eye on Twitch, and now, well, I kind of need that to actually watch my Twitch chat, but it keeps restarting every time it tries to send notifications through. May just have to cancel the Twitch stream, because if I can't keep an eye on it, well, I can't stream there. I'll try one last thing, but I may have to cancel the Twitch side stream. Move my keyboard out of the way. Okay, there we go. Never fucking mind. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna go see if I can't. Fucking piece of shit phone. Can't even get the damn thing started. Hold on, I'll be right back. God damn it. Okay, I give up. If my phone decides just to randomly restart again, I'm just gonna cancel the Twitch side of things because if I can't keep an eye on it, then I can't stream there. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. It just is. There's nothing I could really do about it. Hold on, let me pull back up YouTube again and get rid of my weight. Technical difficulties with what's happening. There we go. But yeah, okay, yeah, Hello, Devil. Snake, I hear you. Why does it say I was trying to deal with some technical, bullshit. Phone keeps restarting for no freaking reason, constantly in an endless loop. It updated, and then it died. Okay, what's up? What the hell's, Kaminomato messaging me about? Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to set it up. I tried, I couldn't get to work, so I just gave up. But it seems to be fixed for now. I am not even focused on reading this guy's messaging right now. Why am I in this conversation? Why am I talking to Kaminomato? Why is this happening? Hey, waifu. Well, I seem to have fixed it, temporarily at least. Why am I now being dragged to see Kaminomato? Why couldn't have it just teleported me like all the others do? Oh, hi! What the hell are we doing in here? How the hell did you even get here? Oh, it's a trust event. Okay.
Right to ask you for help.
It's not a big deal.
I just helped pick the movie. It's not a big deal, Monato.
No, it means a lot. Because of all the part-time jobs I've got, I barely get time to relax, let alone spend time with Ah Ching and Ayue. So when I finally get a break, I want to make it count. Like, actually sit down and watch.
I was wondering who was talking about. Oh yeah, that's right. It's those two kids. Okay.
And figuring things out.
It's okay, Snap. It is not okay.
Early on. It's not easy to unlearn it later in life.
I lost the $900 phone. I had to use my backup, and I have no idea where the hell it is. It was home. It's home somewhere. I just have no idea where.
That's really thoughtful of you, Monato. But if we watch the movie now, won't it be boring for you to rewatch it with Ah Ching and Ayue later?
Nah, I don't mind rewatching it. What matters more is being ready to answer all their questions when I watch it with them. Even if it's the same movie, watching it with someone else makes it a whole different experience. Plus, I'm kind of curious about how you watch movies. Like if you've got any little habits and stuff.
Huh? Me? That was direct.
Uh-huh. Me? I'd love to find out too. Also, I didn't expect you to be this direct about it.
You've got this lively energy. I think it makes watching the movie extra fun.
Vivian, help!
All right. This is all set.
I got some weird dude in here.
So that's what he was fixing up.
Folks at the mine all say I've got some kind of secret skill when it comes to setting up cushions. They say it helps them shake off all the stress from a long day's work. Movies take a while to get through, so I figured this setup might help with posture, keep your muscles relaxed, maybe even prevent some long-term issues.
Thank you?
Monato. You're always so thoughtful.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing compared to what you've done for us lately. Hey, want to give it a try? If it's comfy enough, we can start the movie.
Okay, sure.
Let's get the movie started.
So, there is a way to handle school bullying.
Yeah, it's called beating the shit out of the other guy. It works. Usually when you knock the fuck out of them, they don't mess with you again. Or if they do, you gotta just knock them down harder, problem solved. Did it remind you of something, Monato? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Did it remind you of something, Monato?
That's nothing. Just made me think of some things that happened back in school. There were weird rumors about me floating around. Some people thought I was a bully or something. I wanted to clear things up, but it's hard in a big school like that.
Must have been rough. So what'd you do about
That
it?
must have been rough. So, what'd you do about it?
It used to bother me at first. Then some friends told me to switch up how I dress, so I did. I'm still not sure what changed, but after that, people stopped talking behind my back as much.
Something kind of playing into that image. Did that make it harder to make new
Sounds
friends?
like you leaned into that stereotype. Did that make it harder for you to make new friends?
Maybe. But honestly, I'm more comfortable this way. I get to focus more on what I actually want to do. My jobs and everything. And hey, if someone still wants to be friends with me, that's how you know they're a real friend, right?
True. Sounds like like an alternative version of the movie.
True. And listening to your story feels like watching a different version of this movie.
Huh. Thinking about it like that, I guess I'll have even more to talk about when I watch it with Ah-Ching and Ah-Yue. Thanks, Belle. I'll see you around. Let's watch something together again sometime.
Okay, spend the day at my own pace. Nope. The heck? Oh, my internet's being, well, it's not so much my internet. YouTube's stream, particularly, is being stupid. Because Twitch and everywhere else is perfectly stable. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was getting some rest. I was doing the dial-in and everything story, wasn't I? Let's take a break. Careful not to fall asleep. Enter outside the mountain. I'm not reading the paragraphs of text with a big bow. Xiaogong, what's up? Xiaogong stands silently, There has heard red women as striking as when she first walked into Swibian Temple. Now only she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met.
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you. All right. Junior Bell.
Present.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang.
Before Ziyuan Shifu gets here, better keep Xiaoguang
I'd better
occupied.
keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
And go for a
The
walk?
weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I haven't had the chance to show you around yet.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
I'm doing the right story, right? Maybe Xiaoguang to change. Yeah, now it might lift her mood. Want to change it to something casual? Might be a nice change of mood. Casual right now? After changing clothes, Xiaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and subtle hint of anticipation. It looks great on you. You look good at anything. Really, that's a relief. I was worried I might seem too childish. Not quite fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. What's that? Why was there two? Why was there two? So, hold up. Since Twitch is being stable and UT is being stupid... Okay, let's post my Twitch. And... no, pin the message. It won't let me pin my own message for some reason. Weird. Weird. Oh no, it removed my message. What the heck? It deleted my own message. Is YouTube really censoring my own chats simply because they don't want me to call them out for their bullshit? I just love technical difficulties. Okay, good. Didn't stop that one. Hey, where'd Xiaoguang go? Oh. Oh, there she is. Yumshi-sen, looks like it's a pretty big tea house. Wanna go check it out?
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaogong?
Sounds great.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
I should have kept quiet.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours?
I think this is the first time we've heard her speak. Oh my gosh. I want her to get more screen time. Sweetie is so cute.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
That would be our Moonvale osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
She sounds very tomboy-y, and I kind of love it.
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
Sure, let's try it.
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaogong must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I've heard, or at least that I remember hearing Sweetie speak, and she sounds very tomboy. I love it. Well, boss, say you ahead and check it out. Let's go check out the second floor.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
Previously, we spoke of Yishwen from Yunghui of her skills reached the heavens.
The hell we talked about? I am hearing two different voice lines together at once, and it is very strange. The era of powerful energy soon after the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of the story happens to be Xiao Guang? Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening together. Storyteller counts Xiao Guang's tales at Yunguang Summit with great relish. That's an exaggeration. The storyteller is making me sound like so dramatic. Wait a minute. Am I doing the wrong? Did I accidentally jump ahead into a different story thing? Hold on. Oh no, on the precipice of the abyss, that's what I'm doing now, okay. Not sure what that is.
A bond of heart and mind, and leading the charge was Yunquei Summit's most renowned disciple.
The bamboo streamers are stacks high, freshly steamed dim sum still warm on the table. There's sweet and savory aroma of wafting through the air. You can smell a gentle yet unmistakable sweet osmanthus fragrance. Like capturing a scene of blooming osmanthus trees that is in these delicate crystal-like desserts on the table waiting to be savored. Show some osmanthus case of Xiao Guang.
So, what do you think?
I'm the host here. I should be the one asking you.
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, I have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
Eyes carry a mixture of hope and anxiety, very hard to repeat. What is that you're trying to say?
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Shall
Oh, I did not mean to skip that.
Nothing.
Whoops.
Just... It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
They can still float back up and serve them one day. Xiao Guang, is that what you're trying to say?
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
I'm lost.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa,
What?
spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true
That is the
gourmet,
perfect window,
miss.
by the way.
Impressive. Very impressive. Yum
I-
Cha always welcomes guests who
I feel
appreciate
left
the
out of this
best.
conversation.
Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Yes, please, Tragelight, tell me what the hell y'all just said. So he leaves with a smile on her face. You're like an expert.
Guang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior, yeah, really is gentle. You must have been even more patient with you.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
There's no clear answer.
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't
Oh, so
about
I am
the
the
clear
EP.
answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
You really put a lot of, you really put a lot of thought into
He
it.
really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
At a time like this, you feel more like a senior. Like a senior, I've got to do better as your senior, so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
It's a great idea. I look forward to it.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Alright, it's about time. It's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. We're gonna leave in the Yumchi Sin, preparing to head back to Swabian Temple. Over there, it's Senior Qingyuan and Senior Song To. It looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's check it out. I do have the right one, right? Because they added the ability to skip chapters.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiao Guang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Bao.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy...
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishu and Shifu.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Waifei Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future.
I can't
for
make
all
out
of
what...
us.
I still can't... I'm still trying to figure out what kind of Thyron she is, because I'm actually generally not sure.
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
And Bolide head off in full sprint. Full of spirit. It's good that we finally got some progress.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Meanwhile, in the unassuming corner of Fuma hides Dylan and I got sneeze.
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place
Ow.
got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident. But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years, built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma.
So what year does this
Just
game
need
take
to put a
place?
large
Is
amount
this
of
how far
user
into the
energy
future
into
is
the
this?
core. But What most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister.
So it'd be, while horrifying to know they exist, very pretty to look off into a hollow like that.
Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. What if you find the array with them and get Banyu to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and, in doing so, drain its power dry. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say, excuses? Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly, a killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't change. Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going? Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyu gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm trying to pay attention.
For now, though, I won't let him die so easily until I figure out who's trying to use us. If we're going to dispose of him, it should be on our terms. As for the truth about Banyu I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups.
Not long later, Dylan comes to a decision after receiving an invitation to the Farside gathering. At the event falls, lights flicker and life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. Lights flicker to life across Wi-Fi Peninsula. In Soybean Temple's courtyard, the fire burns bright and a smell of food filling the air. Banyu, Dylan, and the others slowly arrive. Xiao Guang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Okay, let's go see how's... Who the hell's... Oh, okay, I legitimately forgot who the hell that was for a second. I was like, who's this dude? Y'all got anything to say? No, you just stag there awkwardly. Okay. On a large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance and smell in a small stove. Roasting and making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as their edges turn into an enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plump char suey buns glisten with amber oil. The plate meticulously arranged of Samantha's cake stands like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Okay, hello, Banyu?
There's something I want to discuss with you.
What's up? Oh, what is it?
What is it, Banyu Ishifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
I'll talk to her again.
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyu Shifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us? We should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
Yeah, it causes dementia, I know the shtick.
Oh my. What a touching request.
With a voice laced with barbs and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Garland cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma?
What?
Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma.
Okay, that
And by
actually sounds kind of
suppressing,
badass,
the
not
most
gonna lie.
efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years
I mean,
ago,
he seems chill
when
enough.
the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyu Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Huh. Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
A suffocating silence hangs in the air until Zargon's bright voice cuts through the icy tension.
There you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyu leaves, his back still like a...
Relax. I have no intention.
I can't read
of
that
telling
fast.
Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos. Krampus wants something from Banye. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
As Banyu leaves his back, still like a mountain as he steps steady and unshaken. Key?
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
Why now? Why are you telling me all? Why now? Why are you telling me all this?
What? Why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt trip Banye Shifu into...
Whether he truly has a heart or not, his actions will give me the answer. I told you. There's something about him I need to verify. As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong, but is your truth the full truth?
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
Banyu and Dylan just said it. I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Xiaoguang about her situation first. Talk to Xiaoguang again.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've made up your mind.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang pulls out a note. There's a crumb from having crushed in someone's hand and then carefully smoothed out again.
Xiaoguang, I found it in the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will be free.
This letter, is it from Senior Ye?
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye.
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he's always had in his strokes, and then there's the content itself. Doesn't sound like something Senior Ye would say. After all this time, with no news from him, he suddenly sends a letter.
Yeah. Senior Ye might not even know you're in Guaifei right now. And he suddenly sent you a letter? Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
Senior Yep, how cruel.
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Okay, Senior Yep's state of mind. Trying to see if you must be able to relate to that.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. And the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
Yeah, I believe in Senior Yet, too.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Just like when I called myself the acting temple master, you just went along with it naturally and hid my identity from everyone. I'm not here to stop you, I'm here to walk this path with you.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Save the tears for when we find Senior, yeah. Let's just have more fun. Yeah, save the tears for when we find Senior, yeah.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There's still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
Okay, before the gathering starts, I am going to run to the restroom real quick. Plus, I need new drink. I am out of water. So, and I'm gonna see if I can make another attempt to find my freaking phone. But anyway, I will be right back, everybody. I has returned. Kind of. So I took some medicine. Hopefully it helps. Nope. And volume down. More down. What? Oh no, I had my router set to restart, that's what happened, okay. Reconnect. Everyone seems to be set already. Get started now.
Alright, everything's ready! A special thanks to Beelion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own. Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Lion, look at your paw.
I hate Dylan right now, but why the hell does she have to be so cute?
Eat. Or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head. Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another.
Dylan, you're a dick.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
Wait, you can
Glad
eat
everyone
food?
likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-style cooking.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory.
Zeus' son has returned and I bring destruction of Olympus. Learn to spell, Kratos!
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Oh my god, freaking out, look at Belle, I just noticed Belle.
The bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic. You sure got the box, Xiaoguang?
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Anyway, since we're all here...
Wait, what happened? I was talking to Kratos and I
for a bit.
missed what they were talking about the stove.
Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
Okay, first off, what the hell did I... What was that about the... Too modest, full of energy, face like this. Oh, here it is. I had to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure... That sounds adorable. I wish I could have seen that. Okay, the tight strings in everyone's heart loosen without notice. Heavy secrets momentarily chased away by a warmth. Time to see the stretch and the glow of the fire flowing quietly in its simple purity. Until, as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize the stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look. After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky. Each star shining bright.
Spartans never learned how to spell. Well, maybe they should have.
My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens silently, with the crackle of the flames only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword's case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cool things once made. They're like stones cast in the lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's there's no turning back now. One seems a bit drowsy, mumbling incoherent, fragmented words under his breath. Chat with Xiao Guang. You're having two names is strange. It's so much fun being with everybody. Hello, Badan. Hello and welcome. Tonight, I'm definitely going to have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. See you in our dreams. Fine, so peace and quiet, no endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to the chatter. Just chilling like this, yeah, it's not bad at all. Darren's expression held an unusual calmness. Seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions she'd normally dodge. Since it's too much trouble, why do you still like being a customer service rep? Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. And because when talking about a living person, no matter what I say, I always get a response. It could be an angry demand or a helpless sigh, or whatever, or an even dumber follow-up question, but whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike the Hollow, where you can only listen to the endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Listen to their resentments, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, want to say, it's just a stone falling into a deep well. Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling after a while makes you wonder if you're becoming part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold. Time to go home. Finally get some peace and quiet, but it's about to end. Tomorrow's gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Can I talk to anybody else? No, no, nope. Also, I love how we get the nice room. Tomorrow gradually... Got it. The circular roll and protect your lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. Fall off. Yi Xuan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion. Snake, help
to activate the array,
me. My nephew is still hooked on... I think it's time to tell your nephew to look at the flowers. Please tell me you've seen The Walking Dead. Are you... Oh, I already read that. I don't need to read that. It was voiced.
No need to test me.
Why is evil hot?
You'll stand with me.
Sarah, why?
As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is. The creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the earth. I can't read that fast, damn it! Damn it! Check on the situation out. Hey, dog man. Oh, Polycorp, nice. Oh, I should probably get my stuff crafting, shouldn't I? Craft. Oh yeah, it's Hina's birthday! Yay! I just realized that. Yay! What's going on?
Senior Sonpo? What's going on?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are all trapped there now. Many of them are severely wounded.
Belle, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Yeah, let's get
Got it.
going.
Then let's get going. Wise, we'll leave Senior Sonpo to you and V-Lion.
We'll take care of him. Eels will be waiting for you there. I'll go tell Banyu Shifu and Dylan. But remember, Belle, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Wise. I promised Belle I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is
Why
the
don't they
perfect
just
time
get her
for me to
another
show how
decent
reliable
weapon?
a senior I can be.
Another sword or something, just for her to use in the hollow that's not the Qingming sword. So she at least have a decently, she could still, it's not like she can't fight. She can fight pretty well. She doesn't need the Qingming sword.
I can't reach Banyu.
Could it be because of what Dylan said yesterday? Steak, will you be playing the new God of War game? Probably not, Scorpion. Why are we screaming?
Ling Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence. And his disappearance only confirms my suspicions. Something isn't right.
Suspicions? What did you dig up?
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember
Would
you
I
told
look
us
so
the known
fun?
name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old
Because I'm not all that interested in God of War. I need to go back to the old Killzone games, though, because I never really played through them and understood the story. I haven't played them since the PS2 days.
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including
Same for the
Ning
Resistance
Qian's
games.
sister.
Those Banyue turned away.
Proxy, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang, this is what happened.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that woman has been secretly orchestrating these seemingly logical events. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like he was leaving on a long trip and might never see them again.
Never see them again? Does that mean he's out to take revenge?
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to lure him into opening the ancient array.
So that note I received?
He's trying to exploit Banyue's guilt.
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others?
Banyue.
He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him in.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chasing. It might all be Sarah's handiwork. Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines? And that voice in the hollow? We still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. But it's clear that the voice has been trying to use my memories to plant doubts in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice? Trying to
Is it sometimes her mouth don't move?
Based on Sarah's actions,
Same
it's
for all
most
of them.
likely that both the miasma and our powers are being, or soon will be, channeled into a special being. For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then the array...
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the time we've spent together that the kindness he showed us was genuine.
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue? Have you made up your mind?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside world. Amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the bridge. The only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, as sturdy as a mountain, was Banyue Shifu.
Did you remember something?
Huh? Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquay Summit, gave us a better home. no matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dialin, Belle, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dialin!
Alan, I knew you were a good person.
I knew you were a good person.
I had my doubts.
Alright, stop it, you two.
I had my doubts. I had my doubts. The choice I forced Banya to make last night, I never thought the answer I wanted would come so soon, so simple. Using truths whispered by the dead to expose the lies of the living. Is the manner by which I enact judgment, but this time I used the words of the dead to gift a truth to the living. After attending to the mystic's
Song Tao must have
wounds,
delivered the message to you. Is he okay?
he a little fucked up, but he's mostly
Don't
okay.
worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Swabian Temple were trapped by miasma. How did you manage to break free?
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly after, a wave of active miasma came and swept everyone away, leaving us trapped in different places. Later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he found a safe place for us, he turned and went in deeper. From the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he had long made up his mind to go in there.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way, so he went to investigate the source. He also said some strange things, heavy words. I don't know if they were meant for us or if he was just talking to himself.
Heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolian along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then, the miasma that was trapping everyone appeared to be drawn towards something else and started to recede. We were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolian came back and reported that Banyue Shifu was trapped now. You can try scanning Bolian's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate, Banyue Shifu will be killed in that array.
An emergency scan Bolion's memory module. I came back to this area alone. Okay, this is weird. Come on, beat his ass! Yeah, my own and far more. This debt must be paid. Back when I was doing my duty around here, my parents would often voice their concerns about the mischievous kids sneaking at night. Shell locks were installed, only adults know how to open them. It must be something he knew about his youth and never forgot.
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious.
Having this filter on the screen is incredibly weird. Be careful. Okay, great news. Absolutely fantastic news. I saw a key array core in the ancient array mentioned in the old text. So I'm not skilled enough and I couldn't fully activate the array, but now that you're here, surely everything will go much smoother. Where is it located? There's several array pillars of the platform only. Okay, alright, let's go. Be careful.
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Okay, I was curious about that, but I don't think I can get that yet. Okay, yeah, I just can't interact with it yet, okay. The array core is ancient, the patterns carved into the pillars shimmer with an undying will to protect. Yes, they're almost impossible to feel a long, dormant earth pulsing in agony, urging the activation of the array. I'm attempting to guide the fully activate the array with its own ether energy. The cold, malicious will suddenly counterattacked.
Fall back behind me.
Well, I gave you a solution to the skibbity problem. It'd work. The array has been activated. It's constantly channeling my ass, but it seems to be... My earbuds died. I don't feel like going to get those over there. Okay, Vaughn, you seem to know what I was up to. And I hadn't activated the array. I'll just charge one and leave the other out. I can't tell what kind of Thyron you are. Are you like a horse girl or are you something else? I can't tell. Spend the day at your own pace. That is not what I am going to do. No.
Ning Qian must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Oh, hi, that is a problem. No, wait, oh wait, no, they're the weak guys. I thought they were those, weird, funny flower things. Never mind. They were not what I thought they were. So with the array engulfed in chaos, was ethereals rushing out. Eyes burned with rage, his crazed words are filled with pain and despair and twisted pleasure.
Enough! Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending you're a savior. Look at you! Look at the monster you become! Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink of death all those years ago. Why are you still playing the merciful saint? I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! And you don't deserve to let me live. My sister. She was the one who saved you back then. So why didn't you save her? Why? Why? These 10 years. Every single day. I kept thinking, if I hadn't gone out that day, if I'd stayed, maybe my sister wouldn't have died alone like that. My life should have ended here 10 years ago. I've been waiting so long for this day. Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
His voice changed like that threw me off a bit. It was like, I know you referred to the character that put down the sister of the other sister, Zari. Hey, I'm just saying, it's a cure for the skibbity problem. Finding your heavy footsteps created a deep crack on the ground, like a lonely mountain peak covered in scars and bruises, but standing tall and unwavering. He tenaciously protects Ning. How the hell you pronounce that? And the area behind him, his fists swinging in a frenzy of energy, every blow hitting like a tsunami, blasting the oncoming ethereals to dust. As if Banyu cannot feel the scratches and searing energy marks on his metal frame, the depths of his eyes glisten with a sorrow that pierces his soul, and resolution that has long known his ending. His low, hoarse voice rings out like echoes in a deep valley, piercing through all the clamor, every word imbued with immense power.
Ning Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
His burning resolution is determination to atone for his wrongs, and his deepest and most powerful fires been on protecting life to begin to erupt. He abandons any defensive stance, every remaining bit of energy, every fragment of his existence in this machine on the brink of collapse is fully channeled into his fists.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What pain.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu and his disciple are all trapped within that array. Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along, so close by. Is there a way to break through or enter the array?
The concentration of miasma is too high over there. I can't get any closer.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the entire array. Belle, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it.
Got it. Let's move in that direction.
I did not mean to do that.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. But we can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can still hear us?
I hate the cutoff in this. No matter how desperate you shout, no response will ever come from within. In the array, Banyu seems to hear a familiar voice calling his name. At this point, he thought his limit could not respond. A faint voice grows dense, soon grow denser in the depths of the consciousness, concealed by the echoes stirring like a silver needle.
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth and eternal freedom. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. You have long been covered in cracks on the verge of collapse.
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Behold how they long to accept you. Why resist? You are a part of this filth. This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, this heart must hold it fast and never let it go. So stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. They're the price of bearing what should never have been yours to carry. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to the agony we feel.
Descend to hell. Fall with us. How long can you hold on? 10 minutes. 1 minute. A second. Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you day and night, for a bunch of rotten worms, a world that only exploits you and fears you, suffering, exhausted, then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Give up. Give up your meaningless pain. Your very existence is a mistake. And your struggle, and even
I would not have the patience to listen to this bullshit.
even if I fall here,
Whoever said y'all just set that voice to shut the fuck up because he's getting patient and
this is
annoyed.
the price I have to pay.
I have to deal with my own voices. I don't need to deal with that.
Stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I perish here, I shall not falter. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens. Let everything return to nothing, to its original, pristine, blank state. Isn't that a good idea? No more bloodshed. No more disappointment. No endless penance. No duty. No guilt. Only eternal release.
Several voices intertwine, overlapping, and spin like an endless whirlpool of destruction, trying to crush Banyu's residual self-consciousness completely.
Belle, Fairy and I have found something.
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely weak. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. I've marked the coordinates. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially disabling the array core.
Let's give it a
Array
shot.
base and array core. Looks like I'll just have to give it a shot.
Great. Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the miasma that the Matrix sends to the Creator. It's a race against time. We have to hurry.
The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. The noise in the array core is getting weaker. Let's go!
Find the array base. Okay, God, I was wondering when I'd be able to do that. Oh, hi!
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top.
Also, how does her weapon work? Yeah, let's not do that. I know you guys like to explode. Well, let's not do that. Oh, hey, Zhu Yuan.
Yushuan Shifu's Qingming bird?
Yushuan, not
Could
Zhu
have been
Yuan.
trying to send a message? Once we rescue Banyue, we should tell everyone about this.
Ow! Hayden! Nope! Punch him! Well, Shivu's here again.
All three down.
Whatever feeling she knew about this whole time, she just didn't want to interfere.
Better hurry back to the array core and wait there.
Nope. Oh, got freaking earbud.
It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
That's a weird ass transition. Okay, it'd be cool if, Banyu started at low health or something.
Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past can cannot be atoned for. Team is safe. You can take whatever.
Okay, maybe I should have pulled for her, because she's kind of... That ability's kind of strong. Holy damn, dude! Holy shit!
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Oh wait, she could actually help other people speak to the dead? I didn't know that's a thing she could do. I knew she could hear them, but...
Why didn't you save me? Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine.
Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Just as the waves of despair were about to devour everything, Xiaogong and the others return and step onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle. Like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds, it brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe, so he can see the better days I never got to. That's all I ask.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the deceased fade away, and their final words came to a peaceful finish.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banye? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Dylan's body sways slightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. There is a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banyu's giant yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Alan's words fish began to sink in Banyu's body. Banyu's body trembles almost too faintly to notice. In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged through cold algorithms and the slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands tall, and they shattered all the and they shattered with a thunderous crash.
Shogwon, Ninja. About what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
Your parents are such kind people. You've grown into the person your parents had hoped for.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Yogon gently pats his trembling shoulder. Ningqing is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banya Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ning Chen, of course I remember your sister. She's the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to life. I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye. But there's something I must tell you. Actually, Yashuan Shifu left me a message.
Senior Ye contacted you? What did he say?
Senior Ye contacted you?
He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he mistakenly trusted me. He recognized me as a disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school, and asked me to pass on a message. To have him look for a black bird inside the hollow.
The Qingming bird. Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother?
Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was the Qingming bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ning Chin's account, Ye Xuyan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he probably started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Banyue's martial arts school, he decided to entrust the message that way instead.
No one capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ning Chen, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you are still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yishuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news, and if Yishuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger.
I want to go to
and
read
you won't
that.
let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or grant her wish.
I mean, that is that's definitely
Is the
possible for him to
wielder of the
do.
Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You
Why don't they just get her a regular or at least a decent sword of some kind? With all their fancy technology so she could, with a weapon she's familiar with, use that in place of the Qingming sword unless she absolutely needs it. Why not just pick up a different weapon and not use the Qingming sword for now?
Alright, now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that
It's not like she's weak and can't
lair
fight.
and turn the place upside down.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Sup?
Watching Sarah Florin. Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Shunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Familiar, strange figure appears, turns to... but different. Stasis full of shock when he sees Xiao Guang.
What are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior, yeah, we were all worried about you.
Senior, yeah? We're all worried about you.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection to the Qingming sword?
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister. You'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
He glances at Xiao Guang, who has her hands anxiously extended towards him, and suddenly closes his eyes, and he opens them again, and you see the look of determination.
Xiao Guang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I'm asking you one thing, no matter what, do not let Xiao Guang follow me. I'm counting on you. And turns around without looking as Xiao Guang again disappears in ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
Doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay.
Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
What the heck?
I'll show you my real value this time.
Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has been longing for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Guan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise!
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin. Releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction. Her voice suddenly raises, chanting a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces a soul. Enough of the Jehovah's Witness bullshit already.
Supreme and sacred
No one
Creator,
cares, Sarah.
by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator,
I
hear
might be
my
switching
plea.
to PC. Do you have any recommendations?
to manifest thy
Especially
truth
as someone
in the
who is
chaos of
using
this
a
world.
PC for the first time. Now is a bad time to get into PC gaming because all the RAM bullshit going on, Scorpion. I'm gonna say for your first PC, just try to find a decent, try to find a decent build that's not too overly priced. That's all I can really say. Just something that works. Don't try to build your own for your first PC. Doesn't need to be like a 4090 or I think or anything like that, but like 4080, 5080, whatever. That would probably do you just fine. But that's really all I gotta say.
I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the
And why are you
universe.
screaming at me, Scorpion?
Sarah,
And just try to get like a decent, like full-sized keyboard, a decent mouse. That's just try to find a decent like keyboard and mouse. Monitor, you're probably good with like a 1440. If you want to get a 4K monitor, go for it, but you don't need any of those fancy monitors like those curved monitors or anything. If you want to save some money. That's really all I gotta say, though.
abandon the remnants of the mortal world.
Just make sure it has some...
Brilliance and decay.
Just make sure it has some room for extra memory.
All shall return to me.
Like an SSD with 1 terabyte's fine, but make sure you have that motherboard supports like extra. Like you can have like HDDs for extra mass storage. For like not what you're gonna run a game on, but extra mass storage if you need it.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guang and the others are drawn in too deep.
So, after lying in wait all this time, you're showing your fangs.
Foul miasma! Be gone!
Finally.
Abomination!
This just does not carry as much weight when it's in comic form. This needs to be a cutscene.
Everything is under your gaze.
It's a tricky one. Just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Well, you're in all caps. That seems like screaming or Tourette's, one of the two.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse the life and death. Shall return. Hello? This is Sarah. Special Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand. Our team.
It's 4
was
gigabytes?
Operation
No.
against Notorious Ethereal.
I memory?
Lost contact with everyone. Wait. Don't
Okay,
leave.
I'll talk once this cutscene's over. I want to pay attention to this.
Don't leave me behind.
Oh, Sarah was cute when she was younger. Oh.
Save me. Anyone. Can no one hear me? Oh, if gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea. Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
What? Blood of the Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the Scribe, and the current Overseer. There is no need for fear, no need
Soft.
for doubt.
Oh, great prophets. Not again.
The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No. Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face. But the path to salvation is clear. It lies within the eternal call the Creator has allowed me to hear. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator. Creator, who has shown me the conclusion.
I actually really feel bad for Sarah now, though.
Please, accept me.
So that part of her story was true.
Oh, Creator, is this
She was kind of abandoned and...
for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing.
This is just all she
Presence
had,
vanished.
it seems.
Wait.
Now I don't want to fight her!
This presence has grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
Brother, wait for me! The creator is a worm thing. Okay. That is probably just a random, another ethereal. It's probably not the creator.
What you are. Give me back my brother!
Okay, so 4 gigabytes. If it means 4 gigabytes of storage, no, you want like a terabyte. At least. A terabyte in SSD is good, although I would definitely add some HDDs to it. Just for like a large extra storage. Not to put games on, just like a little large extra storage. Not very fast, but they're cheap and good for... just good for storage. If you mean 4 gigabytes of RAM... No, if you want a gaming PC, if you plan on streaming or anything, I would say 32 would be fine, but would be great. But 16, if you're just planning on playing games by yourself, 16 will be just fine. 16 will do you just fine. Come on, beat his ass! Okay, now I actually really feel bad for Sarah, though. Like, it kind of seems like, yeah, like, it seems like she was kind of drove to... She was just kind of abandoned and just kind of drove to it. Honestly, for any other reason other than it's just all she had. If that part of the story is actually true and she was just kind of abandoned by HSO.
Brother.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Would a fusion attack... Okay, so that looks like some Doctor Strange kind of movement that he does. It kind of looks awesome. No. I am glad I didn't pull from Bongi though. I don't like how he plays. His character's kind of cool. I just don't like how he plays. Yeah, I'm not even managing to actually use some of his special attack that often. I'll say I'm just liking Dylan better. It's just all around just better. I do not like Bongi and how he plays at all. I just kind of wish they swapped out his character with someone else for this fight. He looks cool and sounds cool, and that's about it. He's not bad, I just don't like him. Also, probably one of my lesser favorite bosses as of late. It wasn't really all that interesting or intense. Although he looks cool as hell, though.
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother.
Oh, so she is using a different weapon. I didn't know that. Okay.
You trust me, just as I trust you.
It looks freaking awesome.
I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great.
Also, I love like the floating sword kind of weapons like Archer and Gilgamesh use in Fate. So I love this.
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
That almost looks like what Miata did with that.
So arrogantly. I am Yeshunguang, wielder of the Qingming Sword
Hot.
of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide.
What? I was waiting to see when we get to see her alter ego again.
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
Here's later, a long silence breaks and Zhao Guang finally wakes up. No, wait, Belle, you should go check on her first. Dial in. I'll just see if you're here shortly. I'll wait for you to check on Zhao Guang before we start our discussion. Yeah, well, technically we haven't seen the alter version of her yet. It seriously just I've seen some of it. It looks and reminds me a lot of Rosario Vampire.
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream.
Xiaoguang, that was freaking awesome.
Where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry, let me tell you, you beat the shit out of him, and now he's okay as a result, so you did good.
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, The creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion.
I
The
don't
power
think that was
wrapped in
truly the
black mist
creator.
dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue Shifu and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something that he had to confirm right away.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Not yet.
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Swabian Temple yet. She's probably dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunque Summit will be sending people over soon to investigate the creator incident.
Yunque Summit.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's target has always been you and the Qingming Sword?
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming Sword to make me break the seal myself. And I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the Qingming Sword.
Do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming Sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it. That's why I believed that the last strike would bring my brother back.
And besides that, did you feel anything else?
What do you mean?
Like your body, like your appearance.
Like any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair kinda turned white when you drew the sword.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword?
It looked incredibly pretty, actually.
That look was just the influence of the Qingming Sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried?
I already know that's bullshit.
Want me to recite
I know how the next chapter starts.
or any Yunque Summit rules? Or maybe everything we did together after we met?
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my way, right? It's just... I finally found my brother, and the next thing I knew, he was gone again.
At least we know Senior Ye wasn't fooled.
At least now we can be absolutely certain that from the start, Senior Ye was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator. He even tried to contact Yixuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming Sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form. He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming Sword all along, and that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again, saying something like, he'd definitely save me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Okay, rest up, we'll figure it out.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
The concern in Xiao Guang's eye softens, replaced with a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease and in her gaze. I can't read that fast, damn it! Clearly your relationship isn't as close as mine. Shut up! Last Echo. Hello, Last Echo! Also, no. Xiao Guang and maybe Vivian. Well, Xiao Guang, Vivian. And, Xiao Guang, Vivian, what's her name? Trigger. All have. Well. Trigger actively was trying to plan how to. Some weird title. I can't remember. It had something to do with love. She had a plan to get closer to Belle. Then Vivian's a straight up stalker. And she also has shown signs of affection towards them. They are best girl. You will not speak of them like this. Well, I say, it hasn't really showed it yet, but I know some events that take place in the future. They are best girl, and you will not to speak of them as such. Still a concern about Senior, yeah, but she's less upset now. She's still concerned about already.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiao Guang's
That was weird.
state of mind these
It was
next few
unvoiced.
days.
Please don't worry, Banyu Shifu. I'll keep an eye on her. Please don't worry about your Shifu. Only drew her sword for Senior Ye and all of us. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. Also, that sword causes dementia. She's always a bit tougher than we think, but that's also exactly why it's so hard to worry about her. She also has split personalities, too. Xiao Guang, is very, acting very off about when we question her appearance change, and I know how the next chapter starts. She is very outgoing. The Alter One. Back to the business. This resident signal you two mentioned earlier.
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Xiao Guang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely
I thought
brief,
Belle already
but
won the
highly
white. That's
similar
just
energy
what the
resonances.
fandom says.
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist Overseer, Mevarok. And the third one was the town.
But a coincidence, they're all places we've been before.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Wise and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
No, not exactly, Dial-It.
What's really worth noting is the 4th signal.
Her weapon, by the way, is a ring that makes things bigger. Like, she could basically throw a punch through it and a giant fist will come out. It's very strange, and I can think of a lot of uses for that. That I'm sure certain people would enjoy. Not me. Because they don't want to get squished.
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It's almost like it was some kind of response, then it hit itself again.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again, as if hiding from something.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence. But that last one, it's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint it. Where could it be?
4 resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the Creator, might have just been the opening move. The Creator testing the waters. Whatever it is, it's still out there, lurking, scheming something. I'll report this to Krampus and closely monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
Think things will go much better with your help. We'll keep an eye on it too.
With Krampus and Bonnu Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here.
So we didn't get to
Guys
see
and I will keep
the
an eye
little
on the
tiny buddy
situation
girl
too,
much.
while we keep
Oh,
Xiaoguang company.
just
Don't
scheming
stay
in the
sharp,
background.
everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Talk to Wise. No matter what lies ahead, at least we'll have companions by our side. I mean, I'm very tempted to pull for Suna.
I'll show you my real
Simply because I really like her. Where is she? She is incredibly cute. Where is she?
Heading out for inspiration? Let's go!
She is incredibly cute, and she has a maid outfit. No, show me the maid outfit.
For inspiration? Let's go!
She also has an incredibly adorable maid outfit. Oh, and I love that little, I love that little bouncy thing she's holding too. Whatever the hell that is.
Heading out for inspiration? Let's go!
Oh, she is so cute.
Heading out for inspiration?
I can be-
Hey dear, what kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
Go to bed. Make me, damn it. And I might start the next chapter just because I want to see... the alter version of Xiaoguang.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel guilty now. I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming.
That little bouncy. I said little bouncy thing, did I not? And I showed that weird little ghost or whatever that is she holds. The way she looks is so adorable. I mean, don't get me wrong. She is definitely very good wife material too, but it doesn't mean I don't think she's just cute. I can think that without having down bad reasons for it.
Downfall. Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate
Her and
authority
the bunny
granted to
there.
me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value. Hence, I deemed there is no need to erase it. As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense? Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
I love that face.
Wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Which gradually transformed him from a killing machine into a human.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value he brings, I'm sure she will be happy. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right? Alright, I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member.
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
Conversation comes to the end. Sweet but cold farewell. Dylan remains where she was standing and exhales softly.
Bonnie, your path to
God.
Bonnie, your path to redemption begins with Krampus, and it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
The skies over Wi-Fi Peninsula remain heavy and gray. But for Banyu, the path forward toward a new life now lies open, and one less shadow stands in his way. The night deepens, and as all sides sweeping and sample is shrouded by a hazy moonlight, a single room lit with a dim yellow light like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Sweebian Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as an acting temple master only to get caught red-handed by Junior. The day we went to Yumcha Sin, I was wearing that casual dress. Junior said it really suited me.
The storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked about... Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
So that would be the part of the memory that the Qingming sword erased, then. And it's worth noting that she can lose more than just memories. Her sight, other senses too, can all fade away whenever she uses that weapon. It's bad. The words of the page are blurred, twisted and morphed as if they were about to break free from the shackles of the page and disappeared completely. Tears fall from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pad. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face, and with the back of her hands, her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting, soaked in tears, as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town.
Wait, did she lose all of that, or just that part?
I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to. I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu,
Wait, did she forget
my
the whole
brother,
thing, or just...
Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together.
Oh, even worse than I thought.
have to remember.
And like her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments fleeting memories that she had desperate to hold on to. Fingers began to turn white and tremble slightly as she grasped the diary tightly, as if she was engaging in a desperate struggle against the invisible foe known as the Forgotten. Only the still, damp tears staying on the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who is, in the darkest of nights, used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. When she was still the same Xiao Guang. I'm just gonna call her Xiao Guang because I don't know how to pronounce her other name. Well, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. Now, I believe I want to continue the bait. I do want to continue the bait, so not far. I just want to see her alter ego. Oh, it's not here. Crap. No, it might be a little bit farther in. Damn. Chunky orange cat. I want to pull for her, but I don't like how she plays. Nah, I think I'll continue this next time. I mean, the next time shouldn't be too long. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably stream Silent Hill. And after that, I might stream this game again. Because I do want to catch up. Okay, that should get me my dailies done. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll stream Silent Hill tomorrow. And then this again on Friday night, so... Yeah, I do really want to continue the story, though, because, well... I really want to see the alter version of her. Again, it really reminds me of the devs just read Rosario Vampires like, you know what, we want that. And they made her. But I really like the alter version. She is very, let's say outgoing. It seems, from what I've seen of her. So yeah, I'm gonna get going for now, though, everybody. It is late, and I gotta get to bed. So, like I said, tomorrow will be Silent Hill, and then Friday will probably be this game again. But without further ado, I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye. And hopefully I feel better tomorrow, damn it.
Follow